Hello and welcome to Abundant Life TV. This is your coach, Aya Fubara Eneli. And as usual, I've got another success strategy for you to take your life to the highest level that you want to live, right? This is all about where you see yourself and what kind of legacy you want to live. So today we are coming to you from CL Meditation. We are excited to be in this space, and you'll be hearing more from the owner in our next episode, so do subscribe and stay tuned. But today I want to ask you this question. What are you doing to take care of your physical body, right? No matter how long you live, whether it's 20 years, 40 years, 100 years, we really only have one body. Now, I do know that with modern technology, you can get a hip replacement, you can get all new teeth, you can get all new eyes, you can even change your heart, get new kidneys, things of that nature. But you guys know, ultimately, we just have one body to live in. And what has always intrigued me is how people are able to take care of their bodies in such a way that it lasts them for as long as they need it to, and it's not broken down, right? And they're able to live a high quality of life. And how other people, right, same age, have totally different bodies, experiencing totally different things. Now, before you get bent out of shape, I'm not talking about, when we have diseases and things that we have no control over. But I am talking about the lifestyle choices that you and I make on a day-to-day basis, really on a minute-by-minute basis, that have real implications for how our bodies function, right? So let's just take the simple things. Do you drink water? How often do you hydrate? Do you have any clue what percentage of our body actually comprises water? And do you know what happens to your system when you start to get dehydrated? So here's something I found out a few years ago, that by the time you start thinking, oh, I'm feeling thirsty, you're already dehydrated. I had no clue. I just figured whenever my body tells me it's thirsty, that's when I drink, as opposed to being, again, very intentional about what I'm doing with my body. Now, if you've watched my channel for any appreciable amount of time, you know I love that word, intentionality. I really do believe that we are human beings and we are, endowed with such intellect that how dare we choose not to be intentional about how we live and how we show up. And of course, if you're not intentional, then you can't really complain about the results in your life, right? So, how often do you eat sweets, right? Let me tell you one of my biggest pet peeves for those of us who live in America and in most Western countries. It is this crazy love affair with candy that we teach our children, right? A kid gets a math problem correct. We reward them with candy. They go to the dentist and they have no cavities. They get candy. They go to their house of worship and they're acting well and reciting what the information that they're being taught. They get candy. At Christmas time, they get candy. Easter, they get candy. Halloween, they get lots of candy. I mean, we are always plying our kids with candy and sugar, and it makes no sense, especially when you think about the impact that candy and sugar has on the body. Cancer cells, by the way, love sugar. So now you see little kids at age 3 and 4 with their teeth rotten. Why? Because they go to bed with a bottle or a cup of juice in their mouth. That's nothing but sugar. And it's just sitting on their enamel and just rotting those teeth out. And all of this is going on with our bodies, right? What do you eat? In my house, I'm constantly on my children to eat at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Those kids actually sometimes want to look at it like they're getting punished. And I keep asking them, go read about what you're eating. Is this nourishing your body? Is it really going to help your body perform better? or it's slowly killing you. Like all of this white dough that we eat, right? What impact is that having? Now when we go to the grocery store and they're like, oh, mom, can we have? You know, they've seen it on TV, they've tried it at school, they've had it at a friend's house. And I'm like, then they'll say, you've heard this one. It's so good, it tastes so good. And my response is always, but is it good for you? Okay, I know there's some of you right now rolling your eyes because life is short and why can't we just have fun? You know what? I do, and there are things that I eat that I know aren't that great for me, but I try to make that the exception rather than the rule. Really, when I look at my plate on a daily basis, I want at least 90% of what's on my plate to be nourishing for my body, to be what my body needs, as opposed to what my taste buds have now gotten accustomed to and are telling me I absolutely need to have, because that could lead to an early death for me. So we look at some of these diseases that we're dealing with in our nation today and across the world that are lifestyle oriented. Most of the people suffering from high blood pressure and diabetes and heart issues. There are some that are, you know, it's just genetics, but there are others where it's truly your lifestyle. You know, how much you weigh, what you do with your body. How often do you exercise? How often do you raise your heart rate? My personal goal, and this is what the experts tell you as well, is to raise your heart rate at least 20 to 30 minutes every day, where you are actually sweating, you're causing your body to work. And guess what? It has great implications, not just for your physical body, but for your mind, for your emotions, for your brain. So, my success tip for today is start to pay more attention to what you're doing with your body. Ask yourself on a daily basis, what have I done to show my body love? Do you do yoga? Do you do Pilates? Do you do anything that allows you to stretch your muscles? Do you get massages? Maybe you go to a chiropractor. Like I said, do you hydrate with water, not with all this other stuff? Are you getting the nutrients that you need? Do you take vitamins, and supplements that your body needs? Because when your body doesn't have what it needs, it shuts down on you. It creates other problems for you. You only have one body. And for any of the dreams that you may have in life, if you're physically unwell, it makes it really hard to then accomplish those dreams. So take care of your body, because you truly just have this one to live. Thank you again for joining us today. Please like, please subscribe, please share, leave your comments, and of course, join us next time. We enjoy filming on location. If you would like us to visit your establishment for our next segments, contact me today at info@ayaanelli.com. That's info@ayaeneli.com. And we just might see you.